Hey everyone, Leo with Dreaming Tree, and today we're putting together our Lavender Greetings freebie. This is a coordinating freebie to go along with our latest bundle, the Springtime in Paris SVG bundle, and you can see the beautiful items from that bundle here on my table. We've got our really cute little bakery here on my, well, right here. Doubles as obviously a little gift box, opens up in the back. That can then be used as a nice piece of decor. And then of course, our little flower cart here, beautiful little centerpiece, piece of decor. You can obviously, like I said in the assembly video, I'm planning on putting some seed packets in this and giving it to my neighbor across the street who gave me a little Christmas gift, and I didn't even have time this year to do anything at all. So I'll make her day. I'll throw some little zucchini seeds in there, and because she was always giving me zucchini, might as well pay her back somehow. I'm sure she'll think that's really cute. And then last but not least, this little perfume bottle gift box, obviously perfect to give someone some perfume, a little bracelet, necklace, scarf, whatever you can fit inside that container. Anyway, that is the Springtime in Paris bundle, and we can just jump right into the assembly for our Lavender Greetings card. Very simple card. You can see here we've got our card base. I've already pre-folded it. And on the card base, we're going to take our pattern piece and we're going to glue this up to the left-hand side. And you'll notice that there are some little markers on the top. We'll call this the top. The marker should be towards the top of the card, and that's going to help us with the alignment of the next layers. But first we need to get this in place. So we'll flip this over and apply our glue. This is a very quick card. If you need a quick little card for any number of occasions, this is the go-to here. Didn't take me that long to cut it out, and you'll see how quickly it all goes together. So again, you just want to make sure that you line this up with the very edge of the card. And I didn't do that right. There we go. Press that down and give that a second. Now, since there's a bouquet of flowers on it, you can use this as a get well. It could be, I mean, there's so many things you can, it's so, I don't want to call it generic because it's beautiful, but versatile. Okay, so we've got that in place. Next piece we're going to put on is this panel here. And this panel is going to go right here. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We're doing in my case, I've got a gold foil here, and that's going to go right here flush with the top and inside of the two little markers there. So make sure you keep those within the border of the markers. Just make sure we get that nice and centered. Okay. Again, it's going to be a very quick tutorial today. Not much to it. Okay. So there we have that. And press that down. Make sure that it's nice and flush at the top. Okay. And then on top of my gold layer here, and again, yours might be different. You might not be using gold. We have this AC vanilla piece that I also hit with a little bit of ink. Hit this with a little bit of lilac to pull some of the color from this pattern piece, and then also hit it with a little bit of purple as well. Okay, so this is going to be centered, and this is also going to be flush at the top. So just make sure you get that nice and centered on, in my case, the gold foil. You may be using something else. There we go, and that gold foil creates a beautiful little frame around this vanilla color. Okay, that looks great. And inside, we have this little lavender piece that we're going to glue down nice and centered in the center here. Nice and centered in the center. Very well spoken today, if you hadn't noticed. Okay, so get that in place. This is where you are going to write your little message or stamp something, whatever it is you want to do. And that's going to go here. Again, make sure you center it so that you have a nice border going all the way around. And again, this is this color here that we're using for the base of the card instead of white. This is actually AC Vanilla, so it's just a little off-white. Okay, there we go. So, oh, and by the way, we do include a optional print-to-cut element that says greetings here, but obviously you can write, stamp, or have your Cricut or other cutting machine write whatever you want on it. And then finally, we have our beautiful lavender here. The bottom layer, I hit that with a little bit of a dark purple ink. And the top layer, I hit with a lilac color, and then also ran it through an embossing machine. It's the Crackle embossing machine. Sorry, I'm hearing noises outside of the studio. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Okay, so that's going to get glued down like so. It's going to match up with some of these shadow areas. Others are going to show through, so you kind of have this little two-toned effect. So what you want to do is just get your glue on this piece, and then also try to get a little bit of glue on these skinny little areas down here, which are basically the little stems of our lavender plant here. You don't need to cake this with a ton of glue. So less is more. And then remember to match this up with the shadow layer below it. Do your best to get that nice and centered and aligned, especially down here where you have the little stems. And then press that down into place. Okay, and then we have a little bit of greenery. It's going to go down below, and that's going to go like so, just like that. And now I have a little bow that I pre-constructed to kind of glue in the center of where the, well, just the center down here by the stems and where the actual plant begins, just to kind of insinuate that the bow is holding this little bundle together. If you have some twine or another kind of ribbon or something that you want to use, you can do that. The little bow is definitely cute and appropriate. Okay, so I'm going to start by making sure that I get the little stems aligned first, and then just kind of drop the rest of it into place like so. Okay, now as far as the orientation of this, or the placement I should say, we want to place this so that the little stems are kind of coming off and terminate just shy of the very bottom here. You want to make sure that, and actually, you know what? I think we should pop dot these. I'm going to pop dot this. I think that'll look cool. So I'm going to use a little foam square here. We'll throw one up there. Put one right here. I'm going to do my little push test. It's not really sagging anywhere. I think those three are holding it up just fine. Where are they going? Little backings are kind of just disappearing into some black hole somewhere. Okay, and then, again, we're going to make sure that that is nice and aligned right about there. That looks great. And finally, well, you can put some hot glue on this probably so that I make sure it doesn't come off. I don't really trust regular glue, or better yet, a little 3D pop dot or something, and you put your bow right there to finish off the card. And as always, our cards are never complete without a coordinating envelope. So it's one piece here. I've already pre-folded everything, and then we have the little backing to give the top flap a two-toned sort of look. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on the entire inside of this, and then also work a little bit of glue around the bow details. Just like that. Okay. And maybe some here and here and here. And we'll take this piece and you're just going to kind of nudge it up to the fold. Make sure it's centered. and then just take it and just drop it right on there and press down all the way across. And that's a nice color to kind of play off of the actual lavender itself. Beautiful little card. Really cool, actually, really cute. Too bad once I open the door to go outside, it's gonna look nothing like that. It is now, I think it's 7 degrees, 20-mile-an-hour winds, and we've got at least 2 feet of snow on the ground. So welcome to life in Chicago in February. Definitely looking forward to spring here. So I hope that this card brings a little spring into your day and kind of cheers you up a little bit. I would head inside. Well, I guess you're probably already inside. Go into your kitchen, grab some water, take some vitamin D, and then go into your craft room and make this card and see if you feel better. I know it definitely helps. Okay, so there's our envelope. Again, I'm gonna hot glue that onto the actual lavender. Just wanna show you, because I'm OCD, that it fits. Because I also wanna make sure that it fits. And it does, and there it is. Beautiful, done and done. So that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, take a moment and please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Head over to our YouTube and hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit the little bell so that you get notifications. I typically, first place that you'll know that there's a freebie is through YouTube. And if you have those notifications, you will absolutely know. And then I typically go to Facebook after that, and then the newsletter. Sometimes the newsletter first, and then Facebook. So YouTube's the go-to place anytime we release a new product. So please subscribe there. And if you make this or anything from our Springtime in Paris bundle, I would love to see it, and so would our dreamers. So head over to your Facebook and do a search for Dreaming Tree Group, or you can type in this little URL. It'll take you right there. And that's it. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Have a great weekend. And as always, I look forward to crafting with you again.